I was working on Claremont and Woodward at Ingleside Nursing Home with my best friend, Carolyn Calloway, and my sister, Carolyn Denise. She and her girlfriend, Garnetta, was meeting us at this club that was on 12th Street between Claremont and Ackerson. And I had told them that I was invited to, it was supposed to have been a birthday party for a friend of mine. His name was Frank Smith, but we called him Pee Wee. 1:30, I told Carolyn that we needed to go because we had to work the next day, and she wasn't ready to go. So my sister, Carolyn, and Garnetta, they stayed, and I was going home. And it was okay to walk home that time in the morning because there's so many people on the street. So when I was going out the door, I was going down the steps, and as I got in the middle of the steps, all I seen was a sledgehammer come through the door. And the front of the door was like glass, so glass shattered, and a big white face. And so it was a white man in a suit. And I ran back up the stairs. Of course, I didn't know what raid was. Nobody hollered raid, but I knew something was going on. So I ran back upstairs and I said, somebody's coming in here. A big white man was coming up the stairs. And at the time, I didn't see any police because I beat him up the stairs. And everybody just started going everywhere, just everywhere, because by the time I got back in the club and to my sister's table, the guy had made it up the stairs and into the room. And behind him was police, uniformed police. And you can hear them running down the hallway and coming in, and they telling everybody to stay where they're at. Well, there wasn't a back door because it was upstairs. But people start opening up the ceilings, climbing up in the ceilings. Well, we just like got under the table. Everybody was screaming and hollering, and they blocked the doors, and you could hear them with hammers, like nailing the doors across from us shut. So there was like just one way out, and you had to come out through their way. What they did with the people in the other rooms, we have no idea. But we were like in there for about 20 or 30 minutes, and they lined us up. And as they were lining us up, we had to go down the stairs. They didn't put anybody in handcuffs that was in the room that I saw. And as we went down the stairs, you could see all these paddy wagons lined up on the street. And it was like 1 million people outside. It was like somebody got on the bullhorn and said, something is going on, because it was this big pawn shop called U.S. Loan across the street, and you could see people on top of it, just like people came from everywhere